Two of my worlds are colliding today, and I don't know how I feel about it. I feel excited. I feel that trepidation. I feel that enthusiasm. I feel that slight fear, because I'm always afraid. But I am excited. Hey guys, how's it going? I hope we're all doing good. So today I'm going to be checking out the 2 new Mili songs that have dropped. One for Arknights. Huh? What is happening? I'm very excited to listen to this freaking song, by the way. I was basically told not to watch the 5th anniversary celebration video. God damn spoilers! But no one said anything about listening to the music, so I've been waiting for Mili to drop their Canto 6 theme so that I could make a video and then analyze these both and do a little breakdown. I've been waiting for this day for a while. I'm very excited. We're gonna delve into the first song. Mili has done a song called Grown Up's Paradise for Arknights. Already the name, already making me think of Rhode Island. This is gonna be a weird video. This is gonna be weird for me because these are like my 2 favorite gacha, and like plopping them into the same video, it feels weird. Feels weird. Let's do it though. So the first thing to do is actually listen to the song. I was so excited. I have no idea what to expect. Obviously, from what I know about Mili, incredible band, very, very good at really getting the meaning of like the story, the characters, the development, the fucking sorrow. There's a lot of sorrow in Arknights, so I am excited to see how they put this into a song and what I can glean from the song, because that is what I like to do. Let's take a listen. My ear holes are ready. It's already sad. This is gonna be a sad song, isn't it? Oh no. Shit.
that was the perfect song for Arknights. That was absolutely just gorgeously sung. Probably one of my favorite Mili songs. That was absolutely beautiful, and I think really captured the sadness and sorrow of the Arknights characters. I mean, as I was listening to this song, so many character stories that we've been through at this point really flashed through my mind, and I think it really shows the tragedy of the Arknights world and really just cements in that sorrow that a lot of the characters feel. You know, a lot of them have lost their childhoods. They didn't get to grow up, especially if they were infected, and the prejudice that they've had to go through and the fights that a lot of the characters have had to have was really cemented here. For me, I felt like this definitely probably represented the characters that we've seen from like Reunion. It really felt like it was driven there, because in my head, like the story of Frostnova with Patriot and with like Faust and Mephisto, and then maybe with like Amir as well and the Doctor, like I feel like these kind of core relationships that we've gotten to see were really the focus of this song, and how these characters have kind of grown up into this war that they're having to fight, and they didn't really have a choice in the matter, and these kind of past friendships that they've known, and they have really had to sort of potentially grow up into enemies with people that they previously got along with, and they have always been treated with such animosity, even in when they're trying to help. It's so tragic, and this song really captured that feeling. God forbid what the video's like. If that's the song, oh, y'all must have been a wreck. Y'all must have been an absolute wreck. I'm very excited to watch that when it's no longer spoilery for me, because apparently it's very spoilery, which is why I have not watched it, if people are asking why I listened to this version and didn't watch the original video, because I've been told not to. And I'm trying not to get spoiled. I've done a great job so far, so I'm trying not to get spoiled. But I feel like this song really represented those relationships very well. I feel like it really captured the innocence of childhood into the brutality of adulthood, and I love that line, the growing into like a grown-up's hellish paradise. Oh, that like chorus bit, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning, really just it's so true though. It's so true, and these lyrics reflect Arknights so incredibly well. They did such a gorgeous job, and A, it makes me want to watch that bloody video now. And B, it makes me want to play Arknights. So, good job. I mean, I already play, so it's, you know, it's not changing anything for me. But yeah, honestly, fantastic song. Beautifully sung, beautifully written. Very much captured that vibe. I will be waiting with a lot of trepidation to get to watch the video to see how the imagery reflects what they've put in the song and how they pair that up. But you'll have to let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the video as well, because I heard it was animated by the people that did like the Fate Grand Order celebration video, which was incredibly gorgeous. So I do really want to watch it. It's so annoying. But yeah, this was beautiful. Okay, on to the next one. We're on to a bit of Limbus Company. So we are on to Through Patches of Violet, which is the final song of Canto 6. It's the Mili song of Canto 6, which if you've not played Canto 6 of Limbus Company, I would very much recommend it, but I'm someone that absolutely loved it. I thought it was incredible, and I thought that final battle scene, I personally loved it. I've definitely heard very mixed reviews on it, but personally for me, I thought it was beautiful, and I thought the Mili song was very gorgeous. I'm excited to listen to the whole thing and also get to go through the lyrics, because I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember the lyrics of that song. I think I was just so busily into panic mode during that fight, because a lot happens in that fight, that it definitely just kind of left me on the precipice of kind of distortion myself. So yeah, but it was fantastic. But I will warn, I am going to be discussing Canto 6 and the things that happen in the story of Canto 6, so just be aware that there are going to be spoilers once I've finished listening to the song. So yeah, let's delve in. And also Through Patches of Violet. I want to cry. I love the name, but I don't want to cry.
How much I wish for an
one of my favorite Limbus Company songs, hands down. It has to be. It's so fucking perfect for Canto 6. It's so perfect for the tragedy of Heathcliff and Cathy. It's so perfect. Like, you cannot tell me this song is not perfect for Canto 6. It is. It's absolute perfection. It is absolutely one of the best ones that they've done. Hands down for me. This is one of my favorites. Oh man, I mean, there is so much in there that reflects the story. Yeah, first of all, it's a gorgeous song. I fucking adore this song. That was amazing. And getting to, like, I remember the chorusy bit when that came on. I was like, yes, I remember this bit. But just getting to see the lyrics and getting to, like, especially from, like, the other parts where I really didn't get the gist of the lyrics before and I really didn't take them in. Oh, it's even better. Like, it's so much better when you listen to it, especially after finishing the canto and then, like, you go through the lyrics and it's like these references that they're making, utter perfection. I'm gonna have to bring up the lyrics. We need to go through the lyrics as, like, a proper little deep delve because I'm excited. I love talking about Canto 6. I don't get to talk about it very much because no one else I know has played it. So I'm like, I'm just going to talk at you about it instead. Right, let me pull up the lyric. Okay, so the first thing to know, which I love about this song, is the fact that there's two different voices. There's two different voices that sing at different times. One is meant to obviously represent Heathcliff, one is meant to represent Cathy, and then they come together to sing both the lines together. Love that effect. They've done it in a couple of songs before, but obviously we've not really known, like, who the singers are. So in this song, it's probably the clearest that we've ever had it of, like, the multiple singers, because this song is about the tragedy of Heathcliff and Cathy's love. It's the fact that they have regrets of the past. They never confessed to each other. They never truly got to have their love story. And it's about the regrets they make and the decisions that they make up to this point in the canto that are just so unbelievably not only tragic, but also, like, kind of unnecessary. It's, yeah, Cathy. But anyways, so with the lyrics, because of how the story goes, obviously the reason that Heathcliff leaves is because he believes that Cathy basically doesn't love him, basically doesn't want to marry him. She makes statements saying that she could never marry Heathcliff because he is essentially not good enough for her, but that she does love him and that she wants to, like, he doesn't hear this bit, but, like, what we find out is that basically he didn't hear the whole story, so he only heard a part of it. She then obviously goes on to marry Linton, and Heathcliff has his little bat and he wants revenge, and he is just very bitter about the whole thing. So he obviously comes back to the manor in a state of anger, but also some kind of nervousness, and he obviously does love Cathy and he obviously does want to be with Cathy, so it's a very, like, complicated feeling for him. But I think that Cathy, obviously she knows through the mirror universes that no version of their kind of love story is ever going to end happily. So she makes the decision to basically remove herself from all the different mirror universes to give Heathcliff a happy life finally. But obviously what she doesn't know is that that is not what's going to happen in this universe, because Heathcliff doesn't forget her. So yeah, it doesn't really work the way that she wants. But this song reflects that development to this point and that growth in the relationship insanely well. Like, for example, how much you must have suffered through my anger. That's obviously Heathcliff with how he has acted in the past and how, like, angry he has been at everything, and the way that he has probably spoken to Cathy, especially out of jealousy for, like, her and Linton, and him leaving without saying goodbye and how much pain that put her in. And then because she feels that she truly sees him and who he is, and she knows him, how much she must have overlooked your wonder. You know, Heathcliff was someone that was very much abused and he was very much looked down on, and he always lashed out in anger to respond to things, and Cathy was one of the only people that treated him with kindness and really saw him. And when it gets to I shall make it end, will you watch me end? I think this Heathcliff is supposed to be not our Heathcliff, but I think the Heathcliff in the song is meant to be like the Earl King Heathcliff, because the Earl King Heathcliff, he basically he's like a mirror version of Heathcliff. He basically makes the decision to go around and kill all the other Heathcliffs to basically try and, like, save Cathy in a way, and to, like, because he's had so much, like, he lost his own Kathy, so like he basically wants to end everything, so he's kind of ending things, but then Kathy obviously has her own agenda where she wants to take herself out of every single mirror universe to save Heathcliff. And then our Heathcliff's just stood there like, what is happening? It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Round and round we go, holding on to pain, driven by our egos. Oh man, it's so fitting. Feelings untold. Obviously they didn't tell each other their feelings, and it all just got left, and they never confessed to each other, and obviously there's regrets over that as well. Spinning our own versions of the past. This is so accurate. Like, this line, oh man, because they each had their own way of seeing each other, and they each had their own way of looking back at the past. And I mean, I've made comments about this previously where I think that the version that we see in Limbus, and obviously this is canon to the book as well, is told by unreliable narrators, because the main history that we get of kind of Heathcliff is either from Heathcliff himself, and he obviously is going to have a very skewed look of Kathy because he loves her, so it's going to be very kind of biased, or we're seeing it from like Kathy herself in her like diary, and she's obviously not going to write about negative stuff, or we kind of see it from Nellie, who has her like own agenda. So we know that there's a kind of unreliable narrator here throughout Canto 6, which is really interesting. So this line to me, because of how much I really like the unreliable narrator kind of side of Canto 6, and that's my kind of belief, is that a lot of the history that we get from the family, I think the truest version that we really get is probably from Hindley, really, because Hindley doesn't really have anything to kind of hold back on. It's just how he kind of saw things. So it's I could talk about it all day. It's so interesting. I think the other line that I think these are really like poignant, because it's like, I must be the reason why you've given up your smiles, the hope inside your eyes has been stolen. It's such a misunderstanding, and it's just so tragic. I must be the reason why you must tell me all these lies, wishing you a better life without me by your side, which is just like, it actually hurts hearing these lines, because it's so accurate to the love story they are trying to tell. Like, Wuthering Heights in itself as a book is not a love story, but I think Limbus's version does romanticize it to a certain extent, because it takes out a lot of the kind of very negative side of it that's in the books, and the kind of toxic side of it that's in the books. It does remove a lot of that, so it does kind of romanticize it a lot more than the books ever did. Also, the message already been sent through Patches of Violet, so something that Kathy did is, and you see it at the front of the Wuthering Heights Manor, is that like she had all these patches of these violet flowers that are called Heathcliffs. So she had all these flowers there. There is some flower allegory in Canto 6 itself, because it's used as a comparison point for Linton, and also Kathy talks about it as well to do with Heathcliffs, and yeah, it's very sweet, but it makes me want to cry. And then they go, here we are, it's a final chance with your hand, do what must be done. So there is such a poignant moment in the gameplay where basically you delete Kathy out of the game, basically, and it's such a good moment. I could not believe that they had done it was so good. I loved it. I loved the way they did it. I thought it was really, really clever. It was great. Peak moment. It was really good. That bit being in this song hurts my soul. It really hurts, but oh man, they did such a great job with this song. It really reflects Kathy and Heathcliff insanely well. I think they did a really, really great song. And yeah, I do think this is meant to be more, like, the earlier sections are meant to be more Earl King Heathcliff potentially, but I do think this kind of like later section is maybe meant to be more reflective on Heathcliff himself, because there is a point in the gameplay where you do actually, Heathcliff and Kathy do get to tell each other their feelings, and then she gets like deleted afterwards. So I do think this is like meant to represent our Heathcliff a little bit more, but that's just my theory on it really. But yeah, I absolutely adore this song. To be honest, I adore that whole canto. I thought it was great. Definitely things to fix about it, for sure. There's definitely things they could have done a little bit better, but overall I loved it. But yeah, these two songs, absolute bangers, absolute tunes. Which one was your favourite out of the two? Let me know down in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I've just ranted about Canto 6 for so long, but I had a lot to say. But if you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. I do play both these games on this channel, so if you do want to catch me playing Arknights or playing Limbus Company or Library of Ruiner, to be fair, because I'm currently playing through that as well, yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. You can also join the Discord, it's down in the description below, and I have Twitter as well if you want to check me out on there. Thanks for watching, and if you got any more recommendations, let me know down in the comments below. I'll catch you soon. Bye!